Hi, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in to your October love reading. We're going to start by pulling some energy oracles. And this is going to be for your emotional base. And then we're going to pull some for the person that you're dealing with for the month as well. Get a comparison. Sometimes this will resonate with a romantic interest. It can also go as far as co-workers, family members, or relationship with yourself, depending on what message we need to hear today. Get these good and shuffled. Let's see what your card is to start. And we have lead. Okay. That's a very confident energy. You have a focus, there's a desire. You know what you bring to the table. You have your notes. He is holding a scroll right here. That's everything that he has. He has a heart on a chain. He's wearing his crown with the serpents. He's very in tuned, very confident energy. Let's go ahead and pull where their emotional base is right now. And we have clarity of belief. And that's an energy flow. That's a transformation. If you notice, there's a butterfly. There's a lot of beautiful coloring in this card. This is a very positive energy. At the very bottom of the deck, we have love abounds. Be careful to stay in tune to your intuition while you navigate through the month. Know that there is a love all around you in different formats. Oops. This one fell on the floor, guys. The thinking man. You notice you have a man in each photo so far, okay? So recognize that there's masculine energy through the month. We all possess the masculine and the feminine, so this is not gender related, this is more energy related. Thinking man is someone that is very intuitive, inquisitive. He does the research, he thinks things through, he has a plan, he has a vision, things come to him. Now, this is your overall energy. So we have the emotional energy and then the overall energy that you're possessing through the month of October. Okay, let's see what their overall energy is. The world. Very bottom of the deck, we have fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. The fifth chakra is the throat chakra. This talks about communication, talks about speaking the truth, honoring the truth. Know that you're protected through the month. As you go through that cycle, there's communication that needs to be shared. Now, the world card in this deck always reflects to me as the dark and the light sides of a situation, the balance thereof. And because it is such a dark card, you know, it's cloudy out, it looks like it's about to storm, you know, it's very emotional based. This card with the clarity of belief is passing judgment, I believe. There's something heavy in where they believe that how the world works, what they're getting out of the world. They're putting negative energy into it. They want to transform. They want to be the light energy. But if you notice, you have a dark energy card and a light energy card. So there's a struggle between the two energies of good and evil, so to speak, of light and dark, of the higher vibrational energies versus the low-lying energies. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some romance cards. I believe you're the one that's coming in with the firm belief systems, goals, thoughts of the future, the plans, and they're carrying around this negative energy as they try to transform. And it's like, it's really hard to transform when and raise your vibration when there's so much negativity swirling around that needs to be addressed. All right, romance card for you. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this person really ticks all the boxes except for that world card, that negativity. It's like a depression that they go up and down and up and down. But I think they're going to start recognizing where they need to start doing work with the clarity of belief. The transformation is going to be a little bit easier for them. Ooh, they get two. Let's see. Release your ex. The time has come to cleanse your energy and flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right, bottom of the deck, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Now, we just talked about being honest a second ago in conversations. So they don't trust the emotions that they're having for you right now. They have gone through a serious disappointment in probably some toxic situations with an ex early on in their days or just recently where it's fresh, but something has imprinted on them that they're not good enough for you. And they're trying to navigate through those emotions that they're not good enough on impressions that were placed upon them that became their lifestyle. Okay, they may have been that cool, fun, floaty energy, but when emotions really hit home, when their feelings are really deep, they start to go back to bad behavior, and they're not trusting what you're bringing to the table. They're not trusting the vision. They hear you speak about it, but they're wondering when, not if, but when you guys are going to break up. So they self-sabotage to a certain degree. And they're trying to work on that. They're starting to recognize that that is the pattern that they're having, and that's why their relationships are not working. And they can move this around. Okay, so if you're dealing with someone right now that is always upset about something that you're doing, doubting where you are, even though you're where you're supposed to be, you're doing what you said you were going to do, and for some reason there's always conflict, it's not really about you. It's about what they've been through and trusting the process, trusting themselves, and trusting you. There's a lot of stuff that needs to come out from this heavy negative energy. The world has imprinted this particular thought process onto them, and they need to navigate out of it. They need to release that energy from their exes, from the past hurts and the past drama and trauma that they've experienced that's really affected their psyche. Now, but they want to flirt with you. They want to be in a relationship. So they are totally conflicted within themselves versus what they want and what they think they deserve. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot on this. Because you're definitely a stand-up kind of person. You know, you got the passion, the thinking man, and the leader. So you're all about taking this to the next level. You have plans, and that could be scaring them. You know, if you want to take it to the next level and they're not ready for that kind of energy, it can make them run. It can make them do things that, or say things that would really blow your mind in regards to, you know, breaking up over something stupid, you know, starting arguments, when you're wondering where this is coming from, because everything was going so well. Well, it's coming from their insecurities. It's coming from being told that they're not good enough. And you can see, You have the passion. You can see how wonderful they are. You can see that they're awesome. They make you laugh. They have a great personality, a very big heart. But the closer you get, the harder it is for them to be confident in the relationship. Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Wands in the upright. And the Eight of Cups. So there's a decision that you're making. And you're ready to walk away because it's really hard. They come in with the King of Wands because they have all this inspiration. They're very strong in a lot of areas of their life, except for their insecurities. The Four of Pentacles is coming in reverse, and it's like, you're no longer trying to hold on to this anymore with everything that you have, because you've put everything that you have into it and you're not getting the response that you want. You're ready to walk away and find something new, but you're being held back because of your emotional base, because you know that this person, if they could just straighten out their crap, then this would work just fine. But you have to allow them to go through that energy. It's not something that's easily done, depending on how traumatic their exes were on them. And there's a lot of baggage that needs to be released. There's a lot of trust within themselves that has to be established and healing before that they can trust you. They want to trust you. They have faith in the relationship. The emotional connection is there. The passion is there. It's just their hangups from past relationships is preventing them from moving forward. Very, very intense energy. They do cover it up, with the flirting and the smiles and everything's okay. So, that's part of their personality, but they've also learned to put a mask on when needed. So a lot of times when they're hurting, you won't even know about it. Let's go ahead and pull some more oracles here for clarification. They go through their depressive moments. And again, like I said, they cover it up pretty well. Then something triggers them, and then they kind of unleash some of their pain, some of their issues. And because they're not processing, it comes out all at once. Okay, it's like a bottle that just pops. And that's where I feel that World card, which is so dark, versus the transformation card with the butterfly in the flow of energy, is that they're conflicted all the time. They're always trying to give out the best of themselves. But underneath all that is a storm that's brewing of emotions and thought processes and things that was put upon them to believe that they're less than. All right, we're coming in with choices. Well, we had the Eight of Cups, so we're not surprised there. We're also coming in with the fledgling, which is a young energy navigating through the world. This is a witch's tarot deck, so this is indicating a young witch finding her craft, finding her footing, finding her tribe and her coven, and really exploring all the new gifts that she has. And here we come with differences, guys. This is crazy. And at the bottom, we have High Priestess of Fire. So that's the intention, that's the motivation, that's the inspiration, that's the drive of the energy that we have. So we also have to know that we have choices and differences. So it's going to be really hard to say goodbye to this person, because you know how they are deep down inside. You know where their heart is. They're not showing the best of themselves right now because they're getting triggered. They're getting scared. Moving forward with your vision of stepping this relationship up is really, really scaring them. The change is scaring them. They were comfortable. They got themselves comfortable in the relationship as it was. They could maintain, they could deal. And then with this new information you present to them, they panic. And then all their triggers start happening. It takes them a while to warm up to ideas. It takes them a while to convince themselves that this is true. They're constantly waiting for the rug to be ripped out from underneath them. I mean, that's the emotional base underlying all their smiles and their laughter. That's what's churning inside them. That's what they're fighting and dealing with. That's their shadow side. Their self-worth has really taken a hit. You know, and sometimes as a Virgo, you may not understand the depths for which they're feeling this, okay? Because you guys are very confident, you're bright, you're meticulous, you know what you want, you don't let things get you down for too long, you know, you find a different inspiration somewhere else. So when you don't have the experience and this kind of thought process, depression, anxiety, and for that particular person that you're dealing with, they don't know how to navigate through all those emotions, because it's not just one emotion at a time, it's like all of them at the same time. So it's really hard to pick and choose. And if you don't experience that, it's kind of hard for you to have empathy with that kind of energy. You know, sometimes people that are in that energy can't understand the strength that others would be in at that moment. So it works both ways. You should just know that you navigate the best way you know how, but they're not purposely trying to drive you insane. It is because of all the emotions and the lack of self-worth that they're dealing with right now. Here we come in with the Justice card, clarifying the choice, the different choices. Sorry, this one's choices. And it will become balanced. Your balance will influence the choices. You're going to find a way to make it right for yourself. It's very cut and dry, but you have the ability to make this work out in the most positive way. The Justice card also is a representation of the air signs, especially Libra. And if you have a Libra in your life, or you have Libra in your sign, this is where that particular energy will really help you along to navigate through this. Because it's going to be an answer. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. This is new beginnings. This is changes. This is something that's one cycle has closed, a new cycle is going to open. It's going to be firm. It's going to be sturdy. It's going to be profitable. Now, profit doesn't always have to do with money. It can do with your emotional base, your love base, your abundance coming in. But this is something new that's going to work quite nicely. And here we have the Ace of Cups, clarifying the differences, which is new love, new beginnings, restarts on old relationships once we clear the air, because now the cup is full of love and not full of clouds and negativity. And so you have the balance, the stability, and the love. This is going to work out quite nicely once they navigate through their energy. Like I said, you know their heart, you know what they're really made of, okay, while they navigate this stuff. This is stuff that was put upon them. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Wands in reverse. This is telling us to slow it down. Okay, this is saying, hey, this is going to work out, but it's going to work out in its own time frame. Okay, Pentacles is usually pretty slow. It's an earth sign, it's very grounded, but in order to really take root, you need to take your time and not rush through, where the Wands is all about rushing through and getting to the end goal. With the Wands being in reverse here, this is saying you are on the right track, but you need to step back. You need to give some breathing room. You need to let them come to terms with this new idea that you have and let them process it, because it's taking a lot from them just to process this. It really is. And you're wondering why, because you're like, this is a great idea. Let's go buy this house and let's, this, that, and the other. And you're ready to rock and roll. You have it all planned out. And now they're pulling back. And it's because of the past relationships that they had, that they're waiting for something bad to happen with your relationship. Even though you're very confident that nothing will, their past is now being triggered. So their emotional base is all over the place. They feel like their stability is being shaken. And if they do this, they may lose themselves in the process. They may commit too much in the process, and the loss is great to them. They wouldn't be able to just pick themselves up, dust themselves off if the relationship didn't work and walk away, and still be walking away with their self-worth and be that King of Wands. They have the King of Wands within them. That's their focus. That's where they want to be. But they are struggling right now with the past while you are asking them to make this huge commitment. So Virgo, be patient with them. They're working through a lot of heavy negative energy that they really need to get through. They need to have a lot of self-love, self-confidence, and self-worth. And you can encourage that, you can promote it, but they really need to work it on that energy on their own. And it does take time. So be patient. You are going to come in with the justice, with this clear thinking, balance, doing the right thing. So know that you are on the right path, but remember to take it slow with them because they're going through a lot right now. Virgo, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I hope to see you soon as well. Please take care.